All right, we're back. Gonna go ahead and get the brakes done on this thing. Get the... Oh, Jesus. Long day. All right, so what I gotta do right now is I can't find the right adapters for this darn thing. I guess I should run down whatchamacallit, see if they have got anything. They are advanced, so I'm not gonna get what I need. If not, I'm just gonna have to do some flaring. Let me get this piece out of here first. And what I'm going to do is put that. Got to get that flare out of there to begin with. Start with. All right, and then this is the female that goes on the male fittings coming out of the NY skid. All right, we're back. All right, I was able to take the brake line and pull it off of that, and then pull it back because it goes up and over this crazy thing in here. And I got this real soft brake line and ran it back behind there where it belonged, and then down and then back up, and I was able to flare it, and hopefully it'll mate with the bubble flare, or yeah, bubble flare coming out of the NY skid. So right now we're right down here. This is where we're going to union it right here, and this wound up being 3/16. And unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention again when I grabbed the freaking line from Advance the other night, and that wound up being a 1/4 inch. I don't know how I didn't do it, but I didn't. And of course, I caught it, and I was going to flare it, and all of a sudden I discovered, like, wait a minute, this doesn't even mate with this. So unfortunately, now I got $20 worth of soft 1/4 inch pipe here, tubing. I'll use on something else, I'm sure, down the road. Anyway, all right, so this is 3/16. I'll just tighten this up. Now we're going to go ahead and flare this. This is steel, and that is a very fine, soft metal, so it doesn't take anything to flare that, but we'll have to see on the steel. It may take me a couple of times to get it right. Okay, well, I was able to, yeah, try and get a good shot of that. Okay, all right, looks like I'm in good shape. It looks really nice. Okay, now I'm going to flare it, because that's doubled. That's technically doubled right now. Okay, because what you do, you're flaring it. Double flare. You take this. This is the double flare adapter. So once you get this, you get this, put it through here, and you make sure there's enough tubing. It has to be the width or the length of this part here. See this flat part here? So you bring it out through here, and then you level it up, okay? And then you tighten it down. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put this inside. Put that inside it, just like so. And then you take this. This is going to clamp down on it. It's going to push it in, and that's going to give you your double. That's going to roll it over, okay? And then we got your double yet. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this, you're going to put it back over here, and then you're going to put this in there, and then you're going to clamp it down, and that's going to flare it. So that's the procedure behind that. Okay. Looks pretty good to me. Looks good. Always make sure you put that on first. I've done that once. I've done that once or twice, forgetting to put the fitting on there. Have a perfect flare, but guess what? You don't have your fitting on there, so. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Going curved across there, gotta go around here. Go over here, come out here, and then coming back up into here. There's my union, and then over across the bottom frame here. You touching? All right, and then of course it goes all the way back to the back, using the original steel lines. So there we are. All right, now we got to get it bled. And I can hope is it don't leak. All right, well, that was kicking my butt for a while, and I finally got it. I had to pull it. I had to do another set of. I had to flare it again. Because it was just gravity leaking that last time, even though I got it as tight as I could get it. I had to give it a little extra. I gave it a little extra pipe when I was putting it here. They only want, in the instructions, they tell you to go ahead and just use the width of that. Where is it? I just want you to use this to the first lip. So I gave it just about a lip and a half when I did it. So it's probably what I needed. Here was the other one. I wouldn't have thought that would leak. That was pretty darn good, but it did. And then with the other one was the here's the other one, and I wouldn't have thought that would leak. But I think what I'm looking at, can you see? If you've got any ridges or anything on here, it's gonna leak. So you got to try and get the cleanest and the smoothest part of that tubing when it goes through here. Because if you have any indentions, you got to make sure it's clear. You don't have any freaking metal shavings or anything. Because if those metal shavings get in there, when you go to spread it, that might even, but when you go to spread it, when you go to roll it, if you've got any burrs or anything on it, and then the next thing, when you go to spread it with this, it's going to shove whatever the imperfections are right on those edges, and you're not going to get it to seal, no matter what you do. So if you're flaring, it's a risk. Okay, it's going to take time. If you've been doing it, unless you're doing it all the time, it's going to be a risk. Get your ass on there. Get that and get it tight. All right, so that's where we're at. I've got no leakage up here where it goes into the anti-skid. So we're looking good. I've got it bled so far to a certain point. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles in there. I got to fill that bottle back up, but that's where we're at right now. We're going to get it bled. It's been about 4 hours doing this, so it's not, and it's just one side. If you can afford it, I recommend you get a 25-foot long flex or bulk, and just run it from one end to the other. No unions in between. that'll save you. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford $90 for the freaking bulk, so I'm using my time to do. It's time over money. If it goes into a shop, they're gonna run bulk from one end to the other. They're not gonna mess around and do like what I do. So I'm just trying to save money and oh yeah, money over time. All right, finally. I got the last one bled, which I take the wheel off to get to it. So it's a 7-hour job here, but it's done. Still cold until the next time. All right. Making sure that didn't rub or anything. Gonna get the tire on the other side. But it's done. I could afford to run regular all the way from point A to point B. This one even, that stupid thing even rounded off on me. So, but anyway, all right, I gotta get this off the rack so I can go rescue the freaking nitro. All right. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. You'll catch me on the next Dana's Garage.